Hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Farming Simulator 2011 with all the DLC packs and of course Pro Farm installed. So I was out for a little wander around the, our farm's actually way the heck on the other side of that rather spectacular mountain, and discovered that we have tons of crops out here. Now this was actually just by fluke, because there's really no way on this particular map system to figure out what is ready to harvest and what isn't. So we got at least this field, and it looks like at least one more down there. So let's get on that. Let's open up our machine. Always impressive. The modeling and detailing on this thing is just incredible. So there you go. We now have opened it. Okay. We don't really want to have to come out here collecting bales, so I'm going to enable the chopper. And basically what that is he's now going to chop all that chaff they'd normally leave in a row. He's just going to chop it into dust and blow it all over the field. So let's try hiring a worker and seeing if go. Huh. It's odd. Must have been a little too far off the edge because he didn't start. Now hopefully he's going to do a relatively straight line. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? If he goes a little off course, well, we will just simply allow him to do everything he can and then come back and clean up whatever little messes might be left. So we'll let him get on with that. Yeah, I'd say there's another field or two in this mess that's probably going to net us something. So nice. That's just a little more free money on that. Where are we? Oh, meanwhile, back on the farm. Our John Deere. Oh, this guy. This is kind of neat. These are called hook and lift systems. And basically what you're dealing with is you get this, let's have a look at it, shall we? You get this rather funky trailer, okay, with this hook bar on it. And then you get a bunch of different, these units. This particular one is a fuel tank. You also get a water tank, a couple of tippers, and a crane lift system for seed bags, which as far as I know hasn't actually been implemented, so I didn't bother getting the bags or the for it. So what you gotta do is you move this hook back into loading position. There you go. Pretty cool. Alright. And get our tractor to the hook position. There we go. Now, if you line up perfectly square, this is smooth as silk. If you're slightly off, you'll get a pretty good hop to it. There we go. And then simply hit Z key again to load it, and it will drag it up on the trailer. Again, if you come in square to things, you don't get this weirdness. It's actually a really nice smooth animation. They did a great job. And there you go. We now have a fuel tank which we can drop off anywhere, and just simply drive vehicles to it to refill them. So kind of neat. Kind of neat. It's like the portable fuel tank, but this is one of those things where you sort of get a universal package. Because like I say, you get a fuel tank, you get a water tank, couple of tippers. So yeah, it's a really cool. And I'm going to take this guy up and put him with the other units. So, and then I think we've got pretty much everything we bought with our newfound monies back on our farm where it belongs. So let's get this guy up here. These tractors are so quiet. It's just crazy. Let's get inside and have a look, shall we? Also really nicely detailed. It has what's called cab suspension. See how much bouncing around there is of the other parts, but the cab is remaining relatively still. Yeah, complete suspension in these things, the whole bit, so it's pretty cool. pretty quick too, so it's kind of nice. Up the hill. Alright. The odd thing with them though is when you click out of your camera, it puts you here in this weird sort of roof position, and you gotta click again and you get to the normal. So, I mean, certainly handy, I would think, you know, for close-in stuff where you're trying to figure out what you're doing. That would work really well. And I believe that I parked all of those in here. And you can see what a collection it actually is. So, yeah. Let's say a couple of tippers. There's our water one. There's the crane lift for the seed bags. And now we have the fuel one. So, it's a pretty cool little setup. And they all work the same. You simply drive up to them with your handy-dandy hook lift trailer and go from there. Oops, I had no idea that was so close. I just decided that we might as well have them all in one sort of a barn. But I didn't plan it very well. There we go. So, oh, quit going that way, will you? Damn it. It seems determined to keep bashing into that. The problem is, I did not have these trouble when I parked all the other ones. Come on. You know what? This is, for some reason, not working at all. It's like the tractor won't turn. Oh, I know why. I don't have any front weight on this tractor. Every time I go to back up, he's just going in a straight line. So, yeah, and a little hard to control that way. There's almost no response. So, get in there. I mean, now, what the hell could it possibly be hitting there? Nothing. So, you just need to get far enough forward that when we unload, it's not going to crash into the wall. Whoopsie. That should actually be about right. So, let's get this thing unhooked. And yeah, there's just rollers on the back, so when it hits the ground, it rolls it down flat. And there we go. And you can simply unhook it. Ta-da. And bring your hook back up. It's really cramped quarters, but luckily you don't have to be in there too many times. They did a really good job of the physics when you have something on this trailer. If you don't, you'd swear to God this trailer weighed about 1/4 pound. So, and there we go. We're going to drop him off as well. Perfect. Okay. Now we have our whole hook lift system in there. We can go and park our little Massey here. Really nice little tractor, actually. I do like it. Alright, there we go. Very cool. And our harvester is full. So, what shall we use? I guess I could have just taken one of those tippers down, eh? Yeah. Let's get the little green one or the bigger blue one. Neither of them are that big, but they do both work well for their purposes. So, but I think I want to keep the Massey up here. So what we're going to do is actually hop into our John Deere. Our Deere John. And we are going to add 1,000 pounds counterweight. Shall we? Oops. Yeah, that should have done it. Oh, key 9, not numpad. Okay. There we go. Now we got 1,000 kilo weight on the front. Barely made it over that lip. Come on. Yeah, this is particular mouse is not the best model, but what it does do really well is it'll work for anything that you don't require a front hitch, because your only choice with it is nothing, oops, or a front weight. So let's get this in place. No idea what we're doing here. Oh, come on. There we go. That looks pretty straight, doesn't it? Let's get that hook down. Come on, we got a harvester waiting for us. Alrighty, let's back up to position. And let's hook her up and load it. You know what I mean? If you're square, things don't bounce around. They actually load like they should. Beautiful. And pull it forward. Locks it into place. And we can go fill it. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I think we can probably save ourselves some time by using this exit. Okay. I have no idea where he is. Alright, well, let's see here. That's the mill. So I believe that we are down this way. It's odd, eh? You notice that? There's actually kind of dirt or something on the window. It's kind of weird. Alright, that ain't it, obviously, because that field doesn't need done. So, also this Massey has a really claustrophobic sort of, like, I guess it's because of the size of the windshield. Ooh, is that a cornfield? Yeah, it is too, eh? Wow, that'll need harvested. But where, oh where, is the one we actually want? Okay, I think I'm going the wrong way. I think. Well, I'll just see if I can find them. Alright, right there. If we look there, okay. We're at the square field right there, so... Oh, I'm way off. Wow. Okie dokie. Whoa. The heck? I could clip that car. Alright, so we know now that, yeah. Oh man. And this ain't the fastest tractor in the world, but that's okay, it'll get us there. So I downloaded a pretty cool little indie game last night. It's still in alpha, but more than playable. Called Under Rail. And no, it's not a train simulator. I know some of you probably figure that's all I would have downloaded, but no, it's an RPG in the almost identical. In fact, when you light it up and first play it, excuse me, you might well think that you're playing Fallout 2. It is very, very, very close to that game. Of course, difference being is it runs really well on a high-end Windows 8 computer, etc., etc. So, and this guy is going to run it just quick enough to not be the heck out of my way, and just slow enough that I can't go flat out. You know what I mean? I can't go fast enough to pass him, But by the same token, and good thing I'm going the other way. I'm pretty sure I am anyway. Yep. Alright. So anyway, yeah, it's very much like Fallout 2. Very playable, seems interesting so far. You seem to be using the basic older D&D book to for all the rules that are in place, etc. You know, what your stats do and how they help you, and what the more importantly, and where it changed so much, was that old D&D rules, anything that had a plus had a minus, right? So you couldn't just get, yay, this makes me this much tougher. It always had a downside. You know, if you wanted to be stronger, well, you were a little stupider. You know, if you wanted to carry more weight, then you probably had to, you know, there would be something else that would counter that, you know, or more armor would make you slow, or, you know, there was always something to it. Most modern games don't seem to do that. They're all about, okay, you know, this is an improvement, this is an improvement, this is an improvement. Now all you have to do is either grind or buy what it takes to get them, right? And I really didn't do very well there. Yeah, I know, first time driving a tractor and trailer, sorry, bear with me. Alright, there we go. Let's get a little closer this time. I'm not sure what this trailer holds. There we go. But as you see, works pretty good, you know? Okay, 2000's about 5%, so I'm thinking, geez, 30k maybe? That'd be alright. These are, like I say, just a couple of sort of bonus fields that have been planted way the heck out here, well away from the farm, or anything else I would probably deal with. And in fact, it was, the only reason I actually even came to check them out was, I was kind of wondering if they were here from the original 2011. Because I remember that if you didn't hop from vehicle to vehicle in the original 2011, you could well end up missing a field that not only held your other harvester, but your other tractor. And you basically wouldn't find it until you did tap around. So, well, it looks like this trailer will actually hold a fair bit. That's cool. I like that. Nice. So what else we got going on? You don't particularly need at the moment. Where are we here? Now, do we have a baler? I think we do, and I think we might have put it over here. So let's go and have a look, shall we? Because I think we do want to collect some bales. I'm not going to bale everything that was in that other field, because that would take, oh, I don't know, forever. Oh, I have no idea, like that field is just so freaking huge. Whoops. I really seem to have pretty much no backing up skills today. That's nice. Oops. Goodness gracious. There we go. Alrighty. Now, I think that the Massey, I believe you can put a weight on the front. I don't think I have any. So, what does this do? Opens door. Activate warning lights. Open the sunroof. Oh, well, we'll definitely do that. Let some fresh air in. What else is going to be here? Open front linkage. Close front linkage. Okay. It's this one. Activate right indicator. Front lights. Left indicator. Open door. See, I just want to see if there's okay, I don't think so. I thought this one you might be able to pop weights on as well, but I think you actually have to buy weights for it, and that's fine. I mean, that's certainly reasonable. That's what you do with most stuff. Oh, can you actually get around this side of the barn? Or am I about to drop down this huge steep hill? Oh no, it's pretty manageable, isn't it? Yeah. It's just a normal little bit of a hill. Perfect. Perfect. Saved us a bunch of time. We'll just go driving through our crops. Oops. Alright, and across the field. Okay. Alrighty. Let's turn on our baler. Perfect. Set our speed. And make them some bales. Alrighty. That was really good, eh? Yeah, it works in reverse, what do you know? Alright. I'm just messing this up big time. Okay. So, if we drive down the rows of actual hay, we'll probably get more in the baler. There we go. Good Lord. Driving between the rows. That's so sharp. So yeah, I think this is what I need to do. I want to get some baling done today. Get a couple more fields harvested, because we did manage in our wee spending spree to get from a couple of $100,000 back down to less than 20K. But that's alright, because that'll keep our wages and everything paid for. So I always feel like we're pretty safe at that point. And yeah, we're going to get a lot of bales out of this field if we try, let me tell you. But I do have the auto stacker. I did buy that, so we're good there. Yes, sirree. And like I say, I'm not even going to be all that fussy as to what or how many rows we pull up. I just want to get some bales. Fill a stacker or two and call her good, you know. And we are at 85% on our little barley collector. That's nice that that big field is barley too. Worth a little bit more than wheat. So get a little less out of the field, but worth a little bit more. So not bad, not bad. Usually the value increase does better than offset the yielding decrease. So usually pretty happy with that. So yeah, it's not going to take us very long to make a bunch of bales on this field. And like I say, I am not going to do this whole field, because I have a feeling that if I were to a single time bale up all of these fields, yeah, I do have a feeling that I'd probably not have to bale again ever for this entire game. So I think we'll just go nice and easy, you know. Put out a couple of bale trailers worth and call her good. So, what are we at now? 90-something percent? Alrighty. Oh, there we go. I believe our harvester requires our help. So, let's slow George down here. Nope, nope. You, yeah, you. And yeah, probably just run over here. Gosh, that was loud. Grab our tractori. So I guess we're going to, he almost managed to get this done in just the 2 runs, so that's pretty good. I'll let him finish this little bit off, and we'll empty him out, see if there isn't another one of these fields that's also full. I swear that stuff almost looks so white that you'd think it was wilted, but it's not. Ooh. Both the John Deere and that New Holland both have a little bit of overroll to them. You know, you can't just take your foot off the gas and hope she'll come to a stop. You really gotta give her a little tug backwards. So, but that's okay. Then 45. Yeah, it looks like this thing's gonna hold better than 40,000. Nice, not a bad little trailer. I do like that little hook lift system. We got some pretty decent gear, and it's all relatively cheap. Like I think, oh, damn. Oh, come on, really? You see what it is? I knocked him far enough that he recognizes there's a little more crop there. So he's actually going to go after that bloody thing. Unreal. And he'll realize, oh look, now I'm done. Where the hell are you going? Dude! God! What are you doing? What the hell? Really? You're really gonna do that little tiny 3 stalks of... Where are you going? Good lord, dude. Okay, I've never seen a harvester behave that way before. Wow. That guy was just bound and determined he was going to get every single blade of barley off this field, I tell ya. I'm going to drive around in circles and get that last patch. Yes, I am. That was just bizarre. Okay, it's completely empty. Alright. Let's suck in the pipe. And away we go. Let's see here. What else we got? I had a feeling this field's got full too, isn't it? Wow. Yes, no? No? Alrighty. So, t'other way. See what we get. Well, that's not bad. That netted us some 20,000 units of barley. That field's empty. As is this one. You say, I know there's a field of corn there, but we are not equipped to cut corn. And I'm pretty sure I probably don't even have enough to buy the header. So, and this field is not... No. So if that last big one isn't, then I think we're good. Huh. And it's kind of looking like it's maybe not either. So, maybe just that one field up here that we hadn't done. That's okay. Alright. Sneak around the back way. This will actually get us back to our farm. So, do. Hopefully. Hopefully we wanted to like jump a river or something. You know. Because I think that's the end of the river right there actually. So, but you can see how these fields just go on and on. Like this one you would expect to, you know, stop right there, but what Buddy's actually done is filled in the rest. Yeah. And then you can basically come right around the corner and find yourself on another field. So it's pretty cool. This is a good map. He did a nice job. And I believe there is just a grass field by the mill. So, alright. Yeah, I do believe so. Cool. Alright, I think we got our fields done. And that is the shop over there. Perfect. So yeah, you can actually loop all the way around and get back to your farm this way. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Access to that field. See, I don't mind at all when things are laid out like this. They're so easy to deal with. That map we're doing in 2013 is just the opposite. Everything is far apart, everything is difficult to deal with, hard to get into, hard to get out of. but we are making a go of it. Coming through, excuse me, coming through, watch your head, oops, sorry. Oh, let's just cut across the field. Another big field of grass, beautiful. No issues with getting grass together. There's quite a few of these, again, well thought out of where they are and what they do. But yeah, there's quite a few of those big grass patches that you can trim down and make use of. So, there's our baler. Whee! And we've pretty much come full circle. Nice. So, and we know that this one's done because that was that, whoops, almost got him, big barley field we did right at the beginning. So yeah, I think other than the little field right in front of our place, we're probably harvested out for now. And I'm pretty sure that was canola that I planted out front. Well, which way are you going? Come on, come on. There you go. Whoa. I'm stuck. There we go. That was close. Excuse me. And I guess this one I gotta sort of harvest probably by hand. So, let's do that, shall we? Lower it down. And WJ. And 2. And we chop this all up. Yeah, canola, cool. That'd be worth a few bucks. And there's that cornfield. So, it might well be worth it to us to either think about selling off what we have left for crops to see what it nets us, because it might be enough that we can get a machine to not cut the corn, but perhaps we can get started on silage. But I don't know, maybe we'll just simply get the corn header for this thing and go from there, because that looks like a pretty big field of corn over there. So yeah, well, we'll get this harvested, we will get a few bales together, and next time we can run the auto baler out there and clean it up a bit. That should work well for us. And then we will probably have to have a little look at what's actually going on with the animals on this particular map. See what's done to be done, whether we're going to be doing lots of cows or lots of sheeps or whatever it may be. So yeah, that's basically the plan. I'm going to finish this field. I'll plug up a few more bales, and then next time around we'll pick those up and figure out something to do with them, and should be good. But until then, I think we're going to call her an episode. So this has been Species 7. Hope you enjoyed your time with me, and until next time, take care of each other, and ciao for now.